Keep that applause going. Next up to the stage, Alex Alcock, everyone!
Hello, hello, hello. How are we? Is that working? Yeah, there we go. Yes, I'm Alex Alcock. I had a great childhood. There we go, we're off. Right, you got yourself another bisexual on the stage. Right. I think I probably went to the most extreme lengths to discover my sexual preferences. About 8 years ago, I joined the Royal Navy. That's right. I sealed myself in a metal tube with 150 other men for 6 months of the year. Don't get me wrong, right? I wasn't coming back from a deployment, opening up the hatch, climbing out, wiping cum off my lips, walking like John Wayne, waving a rainbow flag, but something fucking happened. Yeah, I was a Royal Navy submariner for 5 years, did 3 deployments and spent about 1.5 years of my life underwater. It was a fantastic time. Yep. Don't do it anymore. So I'm trying to find a way to describe what it's like to be down there, right? And the closest I'm going to get to it is, has anyone ever been on a stag do or a hen do, or experienced or heard stories about stag do's, hen do's? Yeah? Kind of 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 nights of doing whatever the fuck you want with whoever the fuck you want, and no one can tell you no, right? You do. Maybe I've been on some different stag do's. Fuck yeah. Hope my partner's not watching. And you come back, don't you? And you just pretend nothing has ever happened, right? Well, that's basically what it's like on a stag do. On a submarine. It gets weird. 6 months we come back, we don't talk about it, we don't share any stories. But I'm going to share one with you now. I'm a little bit anxious about this bit because it might go 2 ways because it's a bit weird, right? This is how weird it gets down there. Me and one of my best mates, after about a month underwater, having not seen any sunlight, any access to internet, social media, or anything like that, our primary method of communication, cat noises. Not just meow, how are you doing today? Like full on meow. You know, I'd be stood up against... I've been working on that purr so hard this week. So the way it kind of goes is I'd be working on a bit of machinery, you know, in the workplace, you know, doing what I should be doing. And I just get this from behind me. Some guy walk up and just go, "Ooh, Nables." That was my nickname at sea, Alcock Nables. Not genuinely Nable, right? I'm not even Scottish. Not just amongst my friends either, like the CO of the submarine, the captain of the submarine, knew me as fucking Nables, right? I'm a highly trained professional. All right, my job on a submarine was something called an engineer officer of the watch. Yeah, no one has a fucking clue. Everyone's seen The Simpsons, though? Seen like Homer Simpson? He has all the buttons around him, doesn't he? Looking after the nuclear reactor. Homer Simpson of the sea. Homer Shrimpson. And you'd think after maybe 2 or 3 months of this happening, someone would be like, "Alex, I'm a pal, I won't name him. You two are fucking weird. Can you like keep it to yourself? You know, take it to a compartment, purr away, and do whatever the fuck you want, right?" That's what would normally happen. No. After maybe 3 or 4 months at sea, 7 or 8 of us. Meow. Would Kitty like some milk? We had a fucking pride. Anyone ever wonder what it's like to wank on board a submarine? Mechanics of masturbation? Right, okay, so as I've already explained, we don't have any signal, we don't have any streaming, any internet, right? It's not a simple Pornhub video, 10 seconds later, job's a fish, everyone's happy, right? You've got to source your porn. First recommendation I'd make is get yourself 2 hard drives, okay? You need 1 for your TV film to watch, you need 1 for your porn, right? I call mine the wank bank. You don't want to be sitting down for a night with your friends and think, "We'll have a nice Disney evening, you know. What should we go for? Bit of Moana? Moaning MILFs is not far away." Ooh, that's a very different evening. You've got to gather your porn, right? You've got to do it on the black market. Everyone knows it's happening, but it's like, "Go on, mate, what's that?" The only problem is, right, the person who gives you their porn, you don't sit there and do it with them. So they've got to assume your sexual preferences, right? Now, I've seen some weird shit. Those little presents when I'm opening up at night. What have I got tonight? Woo! I once spent an hour watching a porn parody of Austin Powers. And it wasn't bad. 2 wanks I got out of that. That's a good recharge time for me. Anyway, right, so the actual mechanics of it then. So a bed on a submarine is about as tall as I am, about that high, about that wide, okay? It's like a little coffin. Cute and snuggly. A little steel tube of death. Ooh. We have a little curtain, make it nice and cozy, bit of privacy. And you have a light. You have 2 options. Option number 1, light on. You silhouette the room. They can choose if they want to join in. Option number 2, make just enough noise with the light off so they get intrigued. They come over, they peek through the curtains, and you can perform the big reveal. Or small reveal. Alcock by name. Anyway, thanks for listening to some of my submarine stories. I'm Alex Alcock. Thank you.
Alex Alcock, everybody!